It's a country that oozes cool.
Creativity was always a part of Senegalese life. Even how the Senegalese dress, how they do things, how they talk, they have a lot of creativity. Recently, it's just people having the knowledge of it and then taking it further.
Whether it's fashion, food or music, everything is always approached with a certain je ne sais quoi.
The arts, the culture has been very strong here in the country. You can feel it.
These are the people making sure that Senegal and style stay synonymous. This is Inside Africa. The West African country of Senegal is blessed with many natural advantages. Its coastline is dotted with fabulous beaches, while the capital city, Dakar, has a vibrant music, fashion, and art scene. This combination of beauty and cutting-edge contemporary culture makes it a must-visit place for many people. In this program, we'll be meeting some of the creative spirits who've helped put Senegal on the cultural map. Nicolas Omar Diop, aka Nix, is an iconic figure in the Senegalese rap scene. For many years, he's been one of the major players involved with the musical movement. So what, for him, makes his country a special place?
First of all, I think Senegal is a very beautiful country. Thank you. I love my country. When you go to like certain neighborhoods, you can feel that it's a neighborhood of artists. If I talk about like the hip hop scene, like they come out of everywhere. It's not only the hip hop scene, like in the music scene, and also the fashion. We have many fashion designers becoming very big. You know, they're doing like very beautiful things. I think Dakar has a bright future for me.
While Nix is firmly established on the music scene, a new generation of tech-savvy, innovative designers are also making their mark internationally. Handmade sneakers are probably what first introduced the name of Milkos Badji to Senegal's cool crowd.
The creativity in Senegal was always been here. Creativity was always a part of Senegalese life. Even how the Senegalese dress, how they do things, how they talk, they have a lot of creativity. And then recently, it's just people having the knowledge of it and then taking it further. So we're living in I would like to say the golden era, because you have in different fields of creativity like fashion and design and art. Dakar is booming, and it's really great to see it.
He specializes in what he calls wearable art, a skill that has earned him an international following.
It's a mix of design, technology, anthropology, and let's say innovation also. So what I do is I choose a subject and do research on that. And then from that, I take the result and then translate it into design sketches on the fabric.
He uses cloth from Mali and artisans from Senegal to work on his products. But to bring his designs to life takes a leap of imagination.
I use augmented reality, I use gaming, I use virtual reality to just showcase the story so people can understand that they're not buying a pair of shoes, they're buying or they acquiring something deeper, a part of history, a part of who they are, a part of knowledge.
He is pushing creative boundaries and bringing several disparate skills together. Nix also believes that what is driving this generation of Senegalese creatives forward is their desire and ability to work together.
You could see like a photographer will collaborate with an architect and with a rapper, what I did actually. I think that's very good for the art. It's because we don't keep it to ourselves. I would go and see someone who posting like beautiful pictures on Instagram and be like, you know what? Let's just take it to another level. Instagram is cool, but let's just create another piece of art for more than Instagram. People are very genuine and they love to create together, and it's kind of easy to do it here.
Nick still spends a lot of time in his studio creating new sounds. He believes the future of music in Senegal is in safe hands.
Because the new generation they're fearless. They just try things, they don't care, they're free in their mind. And I think it's very important to stay free. Me, I'm like that kind of person. Senegal is big with the culture. So I think that it's a legacy that we grow up with.
Protecting and reinforcing that legacy may well fall into the hands of the new sets of creatives, like Milkos, who is something of a polymath.
I have a background in software engineering, so it's also a passion. Like technology has always been a passion for me. And then design is also, one of my passions. I don't like people saying, oh, you do this, you're this, and you cannot be this. So why not mix everything that I have interest into one product that people can relate to?
Mixing things up is what has helped Senegal's creatives keep ahead. After the break, we'll hear how Nix and Milkos arrived at the point they are today. Senegal is a country full of creative spirit. But what does it take to get to the top? Nix is a rapper with a huge following. It all started when his uncle decided his nephew should be in a band.
My uncle, he was like, you know what? Let's try to find like all the kids so you guys can like have this group and play together and everything. So we went through the neighborhood with him in his car, and every kid like that was like kind of my age, he would take him to the car and be like, yo, let's go and have fun. And so we came back here and he was like, okay, you know what? Why don't you just create a rap group?
For reasons that are not immediately clear, the uncle named the band Dr. Chicken and the Big Rats.
Everybody would laugh, be like, this is a joke. And we would come, and when we start the song, like, would be a little bit different because they could see that, those kids are talented.
Milkos Badji is a designer. Though a modernist, he has a great respect for tradition.
Tradition is important to me because I grew up with it. I was born in Dakar, and I grew up between Dakar and Casamance because my dad, it was really important for him that we know who we are, we understand that part of who we are from the culture. So usually here, if you're in Dakar and if you have holidays, people go somewhere else. But for us, we go to the village. That was the tradition. So we have farms, going to the forest and whatever, and then also speaking like the language with your cousins, with your uncles, and so I grew up with that. It's also part of my personality. I cannot dissociate myself from my culture and my traditions, so.
Okay, Mbaye, let's go.
Throughout his career, Nix has embraced the power of the music video. And when we were catching up with him, he had just started working on one of the latest he's due to star in.
It's the first day of the video shoot. So we are in the middle of nowhere, as you can see, only baobab trees, and it's pretty amazing. There's no like storyline on the video, it's just playbacks and nice colors.
Like many great artists, Nix has never been afraid to take risks.
It was not difficult for me to push the boundaries because I was not aware. I was just doing my thing. I didn't know that I was like shock somebody. Seriously. It was like, everybody was like, yo, maybe this is too much. I was like, really? This is too much? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. But for me, it was not too much. That maybe I was deep in my craft and I didn't really calculate maybe the environment or something, And I think that's the beauty of art also. It has to be free. And you don't have to be right all the time. That's art too.
Embracing the new has helped keep Nix relevant.
So I really love the young generation. They are talented, raw. They are willing to really bring something new. They love to put like traditional music into our hip hop, and I think it's cool because that's what hip hop is. And even lyrically, technically, they are very good. So yeah, I'm a fan.
Designer or storyteller, who knows? Either way, Milko seems to embrace many of the qualities Nix respects.
So you have the shoe, the special shoe inside. You have the mask that is connected to the shoe. So the app tells you the story through the masks.
Whose goal is to transport the souls of deceased family.
I think for me, pressure is just, yeah, I hear what you say, but I will try what I'm thinking, and then after, failing is normal for me. I'm not afraid of failing. If you give me advice, I'll take it, but if you say to me it's not possible or you cannot do it, or you just give me strength. If I fail, I said, okay, I failed. So what? What's the next step? I'll just do something else.
Keeping a country culturally cutting edge would appear to be a job far too big for any individual. But if a few like-minded characters aim towards the same goal, who knows what might be possible? Senegal is a country whose people have a certain sense of style. Life in the capital city, Dakar, appeals to creatives from across the continent, while the visitors to the beaches have a more laid-back look. Much of this cool is homegrown, with designers and musicians making their mark. Coming up, we'll meet some people from outside the country who've decided to make it their home. But first, it's time to meet the globe-trotting music producer, Majestic Drama. He is aware that working within the music industry in Senegal comes with certain challenges, but there are also some plus sides.
So Senegal is more laid back, nonchalant, and we have an appreciation for art. And that's what makes Senegal a special place. The audience love listening to music, they enjoy music, they attend to shows. And most shows happen in Senegal around December, and you should see the population, how happy they are. Senegal is a major hub for music, or a good hub for music. Reason being, first of all, it's in West Africa, and that Africa is the future. And also the size of Senegal, it's a very small country, and in terms of music development, they haven't had major impacts from other places. They've kept the same culture.
Majestic Drama, as he is known professionally, was born in Dakar, where he says he was exposed to music everywhere.
You know, coming from Senegal, it's a culture filled with a lot of rhythm. So when it comes to events around Senegal or Dakar, it's a lively city.
Having grown up with the sound of Senegal, when he was still a teenager, he moved to the US.
You know, moving to New York at the age of 14 in 2004, it was a very new experience for me. It's a culture shock, being that I was just a Senegalese kid coming from West Africa, moving to America. So I was in high school, and I just had to adapt mostly to a new culture. And I started learning the English language and just mastering the English language, because it's very different when you are in Senegal compared to America. You know, everything felt fast, but you know, I had to adapt, and I did it.
He adapted quickly and decided to take control of his musical fate.
I always believed in marketing and just putting myself out there. It's a part of the business. It's a part of every business, in my opinion. Marketing is very important. So, you know, I was already on Instagram back then, posting pictures, and on every social media platform, actually. So nobody else was going to do the job for me, so I knew I had to get it done. So understanding that definitely made me understand, you know, the dynamics of the music business. So the whole purpose of this single is to give people something very emotional to listen to. You know, you hear different characteristics of the guitar. You know, some riffs are very violent, some riffs are very smooth and soft, some riffs are very melodic. So when you put the collective together, you have a harmony and a sensation that makes you travel.
Nowadays, he's often found working in a studio in Dakar. He says he's worked with rappers including Fetty Wap and Kid Ink.
Life is about relationships, especially maintaining them and nurturing them. So throughout every placement, it's because of relationships that I was able to get to where I'm at today. So one example I can give perhaps is Kid Ink. You know, his manager back in the time was DJ Earwill and Adrian Swish. So he discovered me on SoundClick, being that, you know, I made myself so visible to the world. So we kept in contact for a very long time, and when Kid Ink signed a contract with RCA Records, that's when he reached out to me. He's like, hey, send me a few of your beats. And that's when that happened.
SoundClick is a digital music platform. He believes if more people from the Senegalese music community engage with the digital world, then anything is possible.
The digital world makes the world a smaller place. You know, it crosses all borders. So Senegalese artists need to tap into that digital aspect of things so they can, you know, branch out and be seen on a more global scale.
Vibrant music, arts and fashion scenes make Senegal a groovy sort of place. Much of the talent working in the creative space is homegrown. But on occasion, there is room for outsiders to make their mark. Nush Cope is a content creator and presenter. Among many projects, she has her own YouTube channel which looks at motherhood and pregnancy. She has recently relocated to Senegal from the UK.
Senegalese culture is cool when it comes to the music, the food, the vibes, the people. You can get everything here. And I think a lot of the time we need to redefine the word cool. I think people think, you know, cool is one of them things that it's like, oh yeah, we need to act cool, we need to be cool, like we need to put on a persona. This is different. This isn't a persona, this is not a perception. This isn't fake. This is real life, and that for me is cool, and all the aspects of the culture that come with it.
She says she wants to use her influence to try and persuade people to take a fresh look at Senegal and the African continent.
This is a lifestyle that needs to be encouraged to do things that make you happy and not just because that's all you know. And I just think there's a beauty in sharing the reality of Africa. I've gotten some inspiration from, there's a few influencers out there who are doing a similar thing where they've moved from the Western world to Africa and they're highlighting the real Africa rather than just what you see on charity ads and the stereotypical thing. It's inspired me to do a similar thing and just show people the real beauty, the real culture.
Nush's mother was a dancer who was born in Angola, which she believes might explain her love of Senegal and Africa. When she's not creating content about being a mother, fashion is always at the forefront of her thinking.
What inspires me here in Senegal is the people. It's the individuality of people, and it's not like there's one way of being here. Everyone is so individual and so different, and to be honest, the fashion inspires me, you know, seeing women in these beautiful, traditional robes and dresses and headwear, and men in dashikis and boo-boos, and just being really loyal to their culture and their religion. And I think that's a really beautiful thing. And it gives this energy and this life that I don't feel like I find anywhere else.
Alongside fashion, food also plays a key role in how the cultural life of a country is perceived. That's where this woman fits in.
Hello, my name is Nadia Kopogo. I'm 37 years old. and I'm the founder of the concept Table Pana. Table Pana firstly means Table Pan-African, so it's the first gastronomy residence to be dedicated to a new African cuisine. So the idea is to organise private dinners with chefs from the diaspora, selected because of their journeys, their experiences, their stories. Get them to come to Dakar in residence and give them a carte blanche with local produce. We offer something more creative, more contemporary, more experimental.
Nadia says she first got the idea after noticing how proud Parisians were about their food. Why not, she thought, export that idea of pride at local cuisine?
So I think that Dakar has been a great hub because Dakar is an extremely dynamic city. Very cosmopolitan with a lot of people from all over the world.
Nadia was born in Central Africa and then moved to France before settling in Senegal. So what exactly does she enjoy about the place she now calls home?
The dynamism that's in Senegal, the creativity, the smiles that people have, the entrepreneurship which is absolutely everywhere. There is a very beautiful energy, and Senegal takes a lot of your energy, but will give you back a lot of that energy, and then the possibility of being able to do anything. I feel like Dakar is limitless in terms of creativity and opportunities, and that anyone can come and find their place, even if they don't speak Wolof, even if they aren't from the African continent.
Whether it be food, fashion, music, or design, Senegal seems to be alive with creative energy.
It's the passion, I think. Never left. I'm still passionate. I love it. So everything for me is inspiring and it's putting me back to music anyway.
Senegal, it's not just the busy city life and it's not just village life, you know, there's incredible beaches and lagoons, and I'm hoping that people are going to be inspired by the environment.
Senegal is cool. Let's start from that. Senegal is cool. Dakar is cool. Dakar right now, even for holidays, people are coming from everywhere because we have an art scene. Dakar is warm. People are cool. People are welcoming. So, and people are creative and, you know, we're intelligent people.